In the wake of the FATF's decision to place Pakistan in the grey list and United States cutting off aid to Pakistan, citing the freedom that the state provides to terror groups, Islamabad has once again made another unpopular decision as it took two of Hafiz Saeed's group out of the list of banned terror organizations last week. The decision has met with criticism from the world community led by the United States. We have a report.
Last week, a top court in Pakistan allowed two organizations, Jamaat-ud-Dawa and Falah-e-Insaniyat, to continue their so-called charity work by removing them from the country's list of banned terror outfits. Following international pressure and the US act of freezing military and economic aids to Pakistan, former President Mohammad Hussein had signed an ordinance. Washington is now criticizing Pakistan for lifting the ban on these two terror organizations run by none other than Mumbai terror attacks mastermind Hafiz Mohammad Saeed.
I think US has taken aggressive steps in terms of suspending, the aid to Pakistan, which US was providing under the Coalition Support Fund. Second is that the FATF, where Pakistan has been placed under the watch list, is something which would not have come without a strong US support.
Pakistan admitted that the Jamaat-ud-Dawa and the Falah-e-Insaniyat Foundation, headed by the Islamic cleric Hafiz Saeed, are no longer banned after the expiration of a presidential ordinance that had blacklisted them under a United Nations resolution. The expiration of the ban on Jamaat-ud-Dawa and Falah-e-Insaniyat Foundation runs counter to Pakistan's commitment to work with global terror watchdog Financial Action Task Force. Now, Washington is urging Pakistan to pass a legislation that formally proscribes Jamaat-ud-Dawa and Falah-e-Insaniyat Foundation. In February 2018, Pakistan's President Mohammad Hussein signed an amendment to the country's anti-terrorism law that allowed the state to ban charities linked to Saeed. Before the amendment, organizations sanctioned by the United Nations Security Council were not automatically listed as terrorist entities in Pakistan.
I would say that the US has many engagement in different parts of the world. So Afghanistan may not be may not be the sole priority of the government. So I would like to say that where there are pressures on Pakistan regarding its approach to terrorism and to take action against the outfit which are internationally operating across the border, but the United States probably has to take much more punitive action, considering the fact that it has provided Pakistan more than $20 billion over the period of time under various aid programs.
Hafiz Saeed is the mastermind of the attack on the financial capital of India, Mumbai, in 2008, which resulted in the deaths of 166 people and injuring 293 others. Among the dead, 6 were American citizens and thereby led to the beginning of the harsh relationship between Pakistan and the United States. Saeed lives freely in Lahore and was seen campaigning in the recently concluded Pakistan general elections, despite having a $10 million bounty on his head. Saeed was designated as a terrorist by the United States back in 2012. On the other hand, 2 of his organizations, Jamaat-ud-Dawa and the Falah-e-Insaniyat Foundations, to cover up his misdeeds were used as charitable organizations. The Falah-e-Insaniyat Foundation owned 369 ambulances and had helped 72,000 persons to charity hospitals and treated 600,000 patients in 2017.
Afghanistan happened, people used to think that it is a bilateral problem between India and Pakistan, but now it is a much more of a global problem, because these terrorist groups are actually operating from within Pakistan with impunity, and they have been able to carry attacks in the neighboring countries, and yet no action has been taken. And this is something which is a serious concern, not just to the countries of the region, but also to the international community, who for the past more than 10-15 years have been trying to bring peace in Afghanistan.
The judgment is a proof to the fact that, like the Pakistan government, its army and intelligence agency, which is the ISI, and the judiciary, are also backing radical terror organizations, which does make Pakistan a safe haven for terror outfits. Terrorists are funded and supported by legislative, executive and judiciary of Pakistan, for which more terror groups are coming to the forefront every day. On the other hand, Hafiz Saeed's terror organization, the Lashkar-e-Taiba, was declared a terror outfit back in 2014. The fact that such people still roam freely in Pakistan actually shows how much Pakistan administration is keen on countering terror which originates from its soil.